There we go, there we go. Yo, yo, guys, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are ready because we are going to start our investigation. Oh, you are awake, Chloe. That's impressive. I thought you would be asleep, to be honest. If I'm going to be perfectly clear, I would have thought that you would have been asleep. But anyways, we're gonna try to power through the investigation part of this, and maybe, just maybe. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That kind of sucks, but understandable. I had my mom took my senior pictures when I was a senior. But yeah, we're gonna try to get through the investigation part. Maybe, just maybe, we'll finish the game today, either through this stream, or I'll stream like later tonight, and we get through this, and then start Danganronpa 2, either like tomorrow or the next day. So let's power through. Okay, I think we have to talk to Kyoko anyways. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However,
don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard. Like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself. But do you remember what the mastermind said? They said that they hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable.
Indeed.
You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
Yet somehow, the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason?
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost. Us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other, and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that and try to prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal as the ultimate despair. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous.
It's true.
That's right. It is ridiculous. Completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. The group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it makes you, And yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words,
Because their goal to broadcast the killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
at the very least,
At least, that's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves.
indeed.
That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they hate or what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. But in my case, they wouldn't lay a finger on me.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have the right answer. Then they made me to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And then the fact was exposed on live TV. Oh, and when that fact was exposed live on TV, or on live TV, to the entire world outside, or the entire outside world, jeez, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion.
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words,
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge?
however,
Well, it's okay, thanks to you that we got the chance, because you believed in me. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I don't have the slightest clue.
wrong.
In the end though, I couldn't improve any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet.
Whew.
But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. Dude, you should here, you should go and bet against Celeste and see if you can win a bet against her. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor, demeanor, yeah, I had it right. Oh wow. Is a fundamental part of negotiations and persuasion. Wouldn't you say? Plus, if I'd show you my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic.
However,
Anyway, we can't just relax just yet. All we have done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time.
correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There's no option except to win.
Hey,
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True. But now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone?
however,
Is that really possible? Especially with Byakuya? Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, right now we have to find the others.
shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? Oh, I didn't mean to hit that one. Time to go back. Back. Since there's no free time, there's no point in me spending my coins. Sad days. Say just spare hotel? Does. So they're all over here. Kyoko, my room, Mundo, Sayaka. This is Byaku's room. Is he inside?
Hey,
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Alright. There's Toko. This is Toko's room. Is she inside?
hey,
Okay, I don't think any of them are inside their rooms, so we're going to the dining hall. And suddenly, we are greeted with... What? You again? I don't understand what he's saying. Is he broken?
whew,
I associate emotions instability reached its limits. Jeez, what the heck?
however,
I wonder what that was all about. I can't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah,
Is that Makoto?
you know.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
God damn it, hero. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, you seriously stink. Stink. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo, shoo. And in a flash, tears dried up. Oh. Okay, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Kyoko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what?
Hmm.
But it's okay, you're here. What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's why, that's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all, about the last class trial. The last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't. Like I keep telling you.
wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course, it's not me, or any of you.
Huh?
Then who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it's all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What are you saying? The mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Conceived. Probably conceived. Makoto spotted the trap in a time and did what he had to stop it.
However,
But he decided, but his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap? Did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with him, or with them, to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed. Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. Of course you are, hero. You're dumb as a brick. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
That's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind. But then there's more to that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies.
Oh no!
Everyone? Hero, shut up.
I hate
Hey,
you.
who said you can agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with my master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
anyway,
At this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and the school's mysteries, it's pretty tall freaking order. Maybe. But this time, the trial is different. We know who the enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we can solve those mysteries. I'm not sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his hint. A very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyways, here's the hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but the killing game begun with 16 participants, all of them high school students, and the only people to take a single step in Hope Peaks since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have set foot in this school, right? Monokuma would probably murder Mukuro, and there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in the Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in this killing game. Then the mastermind is... There are 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning, and add in Mukuro, and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue? Or do you get it now?
What?
You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
no way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say that for sure that's true, or for sure that's true yet. Yeah, Heather. Monokuma might have just said that all to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they are an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. So you can't say it's not possible. But if one of us is the mastermind, they have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you even see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in a secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We would have noticed someone sneaking off at many times, or that many times.
Right?
Then maybe Monokuma is on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogues and action beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversation with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. Time for sleep time. Right, my doggy. You're just sleeping on my bed. Boop. Oh, I can use some water now. Job.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Oh.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Nice.
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Thank you, Monokuma. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time the time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can only rely on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. But I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee. I don't really need the coffee. I don't even drink coffee. You're totally useless. So bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit powers to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. I can't believe Hiro is still alive. To be honest, out of all the characters, Hiro is one of the ones that is still alive right now.
Aw.
Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I would do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depend on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died.
Huh?
But Makoto? Nah, that's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figured at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that will help us get out of here. I'm so glad. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Indeed. Kyoko, are you really going by yourself? So, are you going off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do search separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigation doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school have been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have much time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So, that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Investigation time. I guess I'll start by looking, or by talking, or taking a look at the Monokuma's file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Why would I need to do it? They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim has been stabbed a single time with a knife, which was completely through the body. They also had been stuck in the head with or struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were these were at least over days old. Jeez. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikasaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So, where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the room where that were locked up till now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor dorms were where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. We have a huge list. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Okay, so I think we should just start by going to the second floor. Is that it? Floor 1. Oh, this is the first floor. I don't believe Where is the... What am I looking for? So we have this. Oh, I'm so dumb. Okay. We want to go here. The gate's open. We can finally check the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. We have to do it, people. The second floor of the dorms. It looks like some ancient ruin. Or no, it's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. Oh, there's blood. See if we can get into here. I opened the door just to crack a glance inside and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom. It was just a big pile of rubble. The bed was completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Oh, we found a coin. Anything else we can check in here, or is this just... Okay, there's something in here. Oh, did I leave? Okay. So yeah, this place is just... Whoa. Is there a mail? Okay, there is. That's a interesting picture right there. Draft in a locker. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been used for Hoke Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have been used these lockers. I wonder if I can open the locker. Nope, it's locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. This must how you open the locker. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the locker room for the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my e-handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... No luck. Maybe the only locker owners can open it, which means none of us can do it. Yeah. Some of them have like bolts and stuff on them too. I can't even imagine any way to get into this locker open. I'm never gonna bother with trying. Okay. There's a metal plate mounted on the locker. There's no way I can get it open. It's already broken. Okay. Oh. I can't imagine. Okay. So I have to find a card reader. Yeah, so I have to find a card reader. Okay. Or e-handbook. Somewhere. I don't know if there is there even one in here? Okay. We should also back and look in the bathrooms. I don't know if we could be able to check the girls' bathroom, but we could try. Doesn't look like there's anything in here we need to worry about. So I guess that means if we go to the girls' bathroom, if we can. This is a girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to... Jeez, Makoto, you... This is investigation. This is like life or death. Okay, there was an eye over here. And that's kind of scary. Ooh, whose room is this? This room doesn't feel like any, doesn't really feel like a student's room. It's more like, it has more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
This is the headmaster's private room. Kyoko?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check out it one more time. Huh? A regret? Oh, there's like a... Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. It's some kind of design mistake or a construction defect of something.
So...
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through, or coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of the wall. An open space? Does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. Really? You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure if you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on the PC. I think it controls it. Even the right enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we need is all we know is probably made up of letters and/or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right. That's not really enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all of his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had desired, but nothing that might have been the password.
Whew.
When I think of it, of how much time I wasted on this. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's to talk to Kirigiri. There's a PC on the desk side. It must belong to the headmasters.
It would seem.
Whoever used to last looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC has some search results left on it. Then we might get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much though. Nothing we really don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points of some kind of group. The group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he can do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the headmaster is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Okay, the ultimate despair is a group. Ah, I needed some water. Alright, so, geez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there's some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her there's more to that, than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. We're gonna put in a password. You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might hurt Kyoko even more. Ba-dum-bum-bum.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and turned to the faced computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in, oh ho ho. What? That did it! Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked Grim. Kyoko. Let's go win. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present. Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There was a brightly colored box here. It seemed totally out of place in here. The more I looked at it, the more suspicious I got. Or yeah, I get. Should we open it? I'm kind of getting a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we cannot open it, or we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? You think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising. Probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it's not what I think, or if it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that will make me want to scream? Okay, I'm gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside then. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Well, apparently Kyoko. Just as I thought. What? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Ah! Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Oh, you found her, Kyoko. Good job. Hold on. How can you know that for sure? Well, no. That's not true. It wasn't Junko. Junko's dead. How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. Yeah, she's dead. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, that master is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay. I've already seen this like 3 times. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school, but that only means but the only ones who are alive at the start of the killing game was us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption, anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought. so she knew it was a possibility. To find the true mastermind. Then they never killed the mastermind. We're trying to find the true mastermind right now. Okay, Evie, we're trying to find the true mastermind. Everything I said to you is a lie. Everything I told you was a lie. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. They didn't kill us, somebody else did. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. The mastermind and the game master are the same person. It's not Junko. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. I told you that just to make it seem like it was going to be that, but it's not. But was that all there was to it? Okay. I'm sorry, I can't tell you like I don't want to spoil everything for you. That's the thing. I know you don't care about spoilers, but like point of the game is not to be spoiled and to enjoy your time. That's why I went into blind for Fire Emblem. Oh, Merlin, you moved. Was she really giving up her pride just for that? I'm not a bully. You're the bully. You won't play Final Fantasy with me. I can't help but wonder. Alright, hidden room present. Okay, there's still plenty of other things that we need to do. This filling cabinet seems like the kind of place you would find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like that, or like me, touching her dad's stuff.
Hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top. But all I found was piles of unrelated documents. Yeah, but you stopped before me, so there. Yeah, 5.1 goes on in like a month. I can wait that long.
Well?
It's because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business or legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. And then we're gonna look at the picture. We gotta look at small Kirigiri. Huh? This picture. Oh, look how innocent she was. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is that a picture of? Hey, Kyoko?
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I think I know who that person is, actually. Yeah, it's very wholesome. I came here to cut myself free from the past, and yet, to now find something like this, I'm thinking of somebody else actually. When I look at the back of that person's, at her dad. So, what did you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again? And this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. I love looking at photos of me years ago. It reminds me how innocent I was back then. Before I started watching anime. Before I became a weeb. Has there ever been has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko, Don't say that. Look, you're here watching me play a weeb game, which makes you a weeb. The headmaster desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really wanted to check it out, but I really don't want it to. Okay,
Hey,
don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Oh, they left. She left. Are you sure?
because
Everyone's a weeb, whether you like it or not. Ever let anything get in the way of an investigation? I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer, this is an e-handbook, right? And its label on it says, "In case of emergency." I'd find some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school ultimate authority of the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. We can go back to the the lockers and open those. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey,
Listen, Makoto. Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But
hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko? Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before that the relationship you had with your dad, how you're the only connected by blood and not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see you again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory, and it isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. The picture doesn't change the fact what happened, what happened, what I went through. That probably can't be solved that so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. Alright, we gonna let her cry. Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt in my mind, there's no doubt the mastermind performed an evil deed. You're tired, Chloe? Well, I don't know what to tell you. You're probably tired and hungry, aren't you? They killed the headmaster, they killed Kyoko's father, they killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading, okay, we went through this already, okay. Okay. But here's the question, Chloe. Do you have food in your house now? But we were wrong about that. That master wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... That's surprising that you're not hungry. 15 of us met in the main hall Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are alive. Cody, please. Everyone else is dead. Well, you know, that's better than nothing. Those are all the people that died. Even Mukuro. So the ones still left alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. You heard bread? It's because we were talking about hot dogs and bread. Chloe was giving us her stock of food that she had. Only those 6 people were still alive. Banger of a lineup that's still alive. To be honest, Hiro's just very stupid. And I don't understand how nobody killed him. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There has to be. I seriously don't know how nobody decided to kill Hiro. He seemed like he would be the easiest to kill. Alright, time to check the lockers over here. I don't have to go through this. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. I took out the... what the... We have another one. Oh wait, but... what about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Oh, blood everywhere? Because we're on the second dorm floors. And we've never seen them, so it's just a mess. It's just rubble everywhere, and people are probably crushed under the rubble. Okay, let's give it one more try. So there's people dead up here. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and beep. All right, well just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what's inside. Better not be a dead body. And then here, I guess. Yeah. Nope. Didn't see anything that could have been a clue. Oh. Really? What about this one? Okay. Looks like the locker room. Now let's see what we got inside. Okay. Have I opened this one? You know, very true. I wouldn't say Hina's the thought though. Oh. This thing is practically empty. I don't think Byakuya would be fuckable. I wouldn't want to. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. I can't believe this is what you guys are talking about. It looks like a girl's handwriting. And the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hands froze up and I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written here. There, words I read before. There's a plan to turn Hope Peaks Academy into a shelter and isolate the students here in communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the idea plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. But what he said, the point is to keep the student prodigies safe, to keep them from them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call it our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. So that's Kyoko. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was. I knew exactly who the pocketbook book belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. If it belonged to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote had completely contradicts what she already told me. She said that she hadn't seen her dad since he left when he was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan. Okay, we already read this. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would have proved me wrong. But this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us and so we survive. There's a second despair. So, I don't know if that's all of them. We're just gonna open up and see if there's anything in these, or that's just the only thing that we find in here. Okay. Oh, is this hero stuff? Whoever belongs to this party has organization problems in every part of his life. This looks like it would have been hero stuff. This is a crystal ball, huh? A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he would ever use this locker. It's just not possible. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks scattered or stacked up in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever the stuff is did not do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act so casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked at inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the textbook was written, Yasuhiro Hakagure. Is this our hero? The notebook that contained a large number of notes, a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came here to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Oh ho ho. We found some. But the more I see it, the less it makes sense, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that would look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems to belong to Kyoko? There has to be some kind of explanation, but if I were to find that out, I'll have to keep moving and investigate forward. I have to believe in everyone. Okay, there's one more. I think we can get to that one. Let's see if there's anything in there. Okay, so I think this is all that we have here. Which means we... Or not that. I'm pretty sure we leave this area then. Okay, so Hope Peak's first floor, Hope Peak's second floor. We need to go to the 4th floor, right? Yes, 4th floor. Because we have to go in there, and then the headmaster's room, and then we go up to the 5th floor to the bio room.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey Makoto, are you here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder what that Monokuma door, or about that Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been locked, that one should be open too, right?
But,
Although I couldn't bring myself to open it,
I mean...
because it might explode, and that'd really suck. So you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Okay, one sec. I need more water. Alright. Shut up. I'm not thirsty. I just need water. Okay, so I guess I'll open up. Ah, wait. Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight to the door opened, much easier than I expected. Oh, this is where they were controlling Monokuma. There's no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was, whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, although like some kind of military installation or something. Installation. Oh, I said it. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? You'd probably freak out if you saw this, or saw it. Cockpit. So this, so the Monokuma room has the control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then that could mean.
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Oh, hold on, you can't just or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. He was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was one of the buttons that says data center. Data center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with a name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must have been be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'll probably better check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Yeah, we'll return to the data center. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Oh, there's a Monokuma. Is that Monokuma? Hey, hey! Girl, give me your donuts. Is that you? Is that you, Hina?
What?
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know how know what you're controlling.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from here in here.
Found it.
I guess guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Wherever you do not push it.
Too bad.
Aw, man. You would have killed me there. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room that Monokuma with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Alright. Time to go back in there. Whoa, hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma?
Oh.
What? For real? Yep. It looks like the panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
yeah. Kyoko's theory was right. But if the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that's true, if that is true, interesting. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Okay. What's wrong, Makoto? You don't like, I don't like the look, or I don't like that I don't like that face you're making. Oh, no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay?
I mean,
Oh, well, it's just, this is where the mastermind has been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something. I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, I want to leave soon. There's still a lot of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay. You want to get going? Yeah. Alright. So we have this clue, like the 3 clues that we found. Click. As soon as the door to the data store closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door is just locked on its own. Well, what? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Interesting. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. But Monokuma?
just a second.
Hey, no fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I wouldn't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just stopped moving. Then that room,
Yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
yes indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just there and we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Boo-hoo. Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor? Ooh, too bad. That was your one big chance and y'all blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Then how did you open it? Now then, the room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I will be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
Huh?
Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't have been open from the outside anyway, right? So, it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make sure to make the most of our time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at full sprint, and I have to do what I can do too. That's the only way forward. Okay, so next is the headmaster's room, which Mr. Byakuya might be there. Byakuya, you did this to yourself. Yep, there's the bitch. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard awful a lot about it, but it's still about it. But this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically Austin. I don't know. Ostentatious desk? I said that completely wrong. Oh well. Class number 78, student register. This contains the profiles of all of us and Makoto.
So in other words...
Apparently, class 78 refers to us. Wait, then you found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room?
I see.
That's right. It mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words...
there's no doubt about it. Mukuro was a student here at Hope Peaks Academy. Just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student. That must have been how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get it out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there's more information about Mukuro that we've still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems like some sort of detailed report, but put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know
Interesting.
what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us with such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats close but out of reach. The entity known as, or the entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whoever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all of this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. And this is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless of battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. Oh, jeez, my throat. So much reading. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of wounds or scars. That fact alone provides her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She is one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind isn't even strong, or is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
It seemed to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out another thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in here? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included in a part of class 78. That should be enough for you to figure out the whole thing. The thing is that she's a girl. And feature information about the girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. She's even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say there's a chance the body isn't Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Okay. Oh, one last thing. A bit of advice for me to use, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her, huh?
In other words,
the cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. But what are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. So I think that's all that's in this room. I think that's all that we need to worry about in that room. Which means we go Let's go this way. Let's go to the bio that we won't be able to go into. Woo. Woo. Oh, raw. Raw what? Huh. Well, there I am in the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 what? Oh, I know. Where are these? There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side, there's some kind of weird machine or something built. I've seen something like this before. Ah! I think it's some kind of horror movie and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. What's here? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Instruction manual? Oh, it looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for your catered needs, or catered needs. In addition to the germical lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gases, or not gases. Simply insert the cadaver, or cadaver, it's cadaver. So dumb, I am so dumb. And the blue light will let you know the automated system has activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and the alarm would sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel and would offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Is this the instruction manual for the fridge? Of course it is. Oh, we got tarps in here. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Does that mean we can open one of these? There's some kind of, okay. On the left. Oh, wow. The right lips are off. Well, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. This is a makeshift morgue. And about the sliding by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when there's a slot that is occupied, the blue light comes on. Which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue. Another one of the victims is... Do we look inside? I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's dead, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Oh, I wanted him to check inside. Okay, so there's tarps here. We looked. I think this is all. I think this is all that's in here. Which means we have 2 more rooms left, which is a good thing they're on this floor. Please, Kim. We have to go check the garden, or we'll check the JoJo first, actually. That would make more sense because we're right here instead of just going straight up towards the garden. So we're taking another close. Oh, Toko, you're here. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
What do you want? So, am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you had found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have something, right? but there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through? Now, when everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Master will. I'm not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm just gonna go. Oh. Well, I thought there might have been something here. Looks like I was wrong. So instead, we're going here. Because we're gonna look at the body. Wait, the body's not there. Huh? It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here. Huh. Maybe the body's inside the tool shed? I better check it to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, then it must be. Could it be in the biolab? But the corpses aren't the only things that need to be checked here. There are other things too. That tarp. That tarp played a key role in another case, so it'd be better to look into it. Okay, we're gonna look at the tarp. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice before, but there's a small stamp on the corner of this tarp. It says, how do you miss that? Then this originally came from the biolab. How do you miss such a small clue? Oh, hey Merlin. One second, guys. Do you want out? What are you doing? Okay. Okay, Merlin. There you go. There you go, buddy. Alright. Pupper is now out of here. And we can get back to this. Then this originally came from the biolab. Literally just turned around. He kind of startled me because he was just sitting, just looking at me. Tarp has been okay. I think that's all I need to find in here, right? Yeah, because we just had to look at the tarp. Where's Hiro in this whole entire thing? That's all I really need to check here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen Hiro once after we split up. Really? Right when we were about to go check the morgue again.
This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Jeez. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious, but there's no doubt about this. This could be a trap. But even knowing that, he's trying to, he said to go to the gym, right? Makoto, why would you do this? We needed to go check. We needed to go check the morgue again. Oh, hey, Hiro. Ah, Makoto. Oh, why are you acting so surprised? Oh, no reason. I heard Monokuma's announcement. Right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did. I just did, actually. On my way out. You already talked to him? What did he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hiro, wait. Dang it, Hiro. There's no point of trying to stop him. He ran off like a friggin' animal. Hero. It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Well, who knows? Who knows? Because I sure don't know. His amazing entrance.
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. Envelope? This must be the envelope. Just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. Well, what? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and I opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. I like how Celeste's like the only one that doesn't have like an actual school uniform on. She has like her Lotus stuff or whatever it's called. Wait, but there's someone behind Sakura. She was the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room, we looked at the file. Mukuro Ikasawa. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here post like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms, but I don't remember anything like this. And now I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember even ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me to not be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in this in the picture. I thought everyone was like me. I didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is? How long are you gonna keep up the rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way of standing there, you know?
Hmm.
So, I mean, get out. But I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would it be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Okay, now we have to go back up. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. We have to go back up. How does that count as a hint? It made me even more confused. That's what Monokuma was going for. He did it on did he put it together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this up. No, I have to clear this up. So you want me to go and talk to everyone. But I think this is actually probably a good place to end today's stream. Just for the time's sake convenience. I'll probably be, I don't know yet. I might stream some more later tonight, just so that we can get through this. We probably can end it tonight, to be honestly, if I really try hard, because I don't think we really have much more to do for clues wise before we get into the trial. So anyways, thank you guys for coming out today for today's stream. As always, this is Rollout Dino. See you in the next stream.